Okay, I'm back, sort of. Did you miss me? Probably not, but here we are. This time of year is where I usually do take a break from YouTube because I'm usually recovering from download and editing that huge vlog at the end of it. Then I kind of just like to let that one sit there for a while and I don't really come up with any other ideas for a while. But this year obviously we've not had any of that, so I don't really have an excuse for being so absent lately, and I'm sorry. So I've seen a couple of other festival YouTubers do this kind of video before. TPD did it, which was really entertaining to watch. I really enjoyed that kind of video and it really made me want to do it. It's just taken me quite a while to actually do it for some reason. And my download friend Simon, who I've not actually met yet, whose channel I will link below, also did this a few months back. It's never too early to start planning for next year either, and this is going to be my first instalment of building up to the new lineup announcement whenever we get that. I don't know when that's going to be. It might be, it might be next month, it might be September, October. I'm thinking it's going to be September, October time, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to be looking at all past download lineups, starting from 2003 all the way to 2019. This is going to be a two-part video. There's going to be two videos, basically, because this is going to take a while and I don't want it to be a really long video, so I'm going to do one part of it this week and the other part next week, hopefully. But today we're going to look at the lineups from 2003 to 2010. I am really excited to do this. I've not pre-looked at most of the lineups, so I don't really know what to expect for most of them. I've never looked at some of the lineups properly, so this is going to be really cool. Obviously, I only started going to download in 2016, so there's a lot of history what I've never experienced. So, starting with 2003. So we've got Iron Maiden, we've got Marilyn Manson, Deftones, Ministry, Real Big Fish. That sounds like it was a dream back then, to be honest. For the bands that were about that time, the year that it is, that's a really good first day. And I can't really see anybody on that day that I'm into really, but Audio Slave, Zwan, Less Than Jake, Disturbed, Stone Sour, No Effects. I can't really see the bottom bands because the quality is not that great. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not something I'd be interested in going to personally. There's not enough on there for me to... Oh, and this was Evanescence's first UK performance ever as well. And somebody called Flint. I don't know who Flint are, sorry, but Evanescence. That's really cool. They'd be a big point for me. They'd probably be the main thing. But also in 2003, I was like 8 years old, so this didn't really appeal to me, funnily enough. 2004, this one automatically looks so much better. Got Linkin Park headlining, Sum 41 sub-headlining, Iggy and the Stooges? What? I don't actually know who they are. The Hives, The Distillers, Cradle of Filth, Dillinger Escape Plan, Opeth, Pennywise, Biffy Clyro I can see down there as well, on the second stage, whatever that's called. Yeah, wow, there's at least 4 bands I'd see on that day that are quite big as well, Linkin Park especially. Day 2 is Metallica, Korn, Slipknot, Slayer, Machine Head, Bowling for Soup. Yeah, that's not half bad at all. For what it was back then, that's a really good lineup. That must have been a good year. If anyone watching this did go to any of these really early ones, then I'd love for you to comment on this and tell me about it, because it's just really cool to know that somebody went like nearly 20 years ago. People were at this festival when I was a little kid. It's crazy to think about of it all going on. 2005. This is where we got the first 3-day year apparently. So we've got Feeder. Awesome. Feeder, I used to like Feeder. I used to hear them in the car a lot. Garbage Dinosaur Jr. Is that one band? Is Garbage Dinosaur Jr. one band or 2 bands? No idea. Megadeth, Biffy Clyro again. The others, I see Wednesday 13. My Chemical Romance. Yes, there we go. And Under Oath as well. Under Oath. I didn't know they were even around back then. They must have been tiny. Yeah, that's not a day for me really, but it's got My Chemical Romance and Biffy on it, so I guess it kind of is actually. Yeah, maybe I'd get a day ticket for those 2 bands. Saturday is Ozfest, and it's Black Sabbath. Surprise, surprise. Velvet Revolver, Him. Anthrax, Alter Bridge, Bowling for Soup. In Flames, Lamb of God, Bullet for My Valentine, hello. Yeah, yeah, that'll do me. And then Sunday we've got System of a Down, Slipknot, Slayer, Nightwish, Killswitch Engage, Papa Roach, Motorhead, Lacuna Coil, Mastodon, As I Lay Dying. Yeah, that's 2006. So immediately I can see Tool, the band that I did not know from last year. Deftones, Coheed and Cambria, All American Rejects, Atreyu, Clutch. Yeah, that day is definitely not for me. Moving on to Saturday, we've got Metallica again, Korn, Trivium, Avenged Sevenfold, Stone Sour. Fucking hell, that's a good day. I would definitely go for that. That's really cool. Like, that's such a metal day. That must have been a metalhead's wet dream. Alter Bridge as well, headlining the Snickers stage. They actually had a stage called the Snickers stage. What? Opeth, Within Temptation, Billy Talent, Devil Driver. Ah, Sunday is Guns N' Roses, Funeral for a Friend, Bullet for My Valentine, Cradle of Filth, Lacuna Coil, In Flames, Dragon Force, The Prodigy, Alex is on Fire. Again, this is a pretty good day. Not as good as Saturday for sure, but seems like a pretty strong lineup. There's Skindred are on there as well. Bring Me the Horizon. I've just seen Bring Me the Horizon on the third stage. Bring Me the Horizon in 2006. That would have been mad. If anybody went to download 2006 and saw Bring Me the Horizon, tell me about it. They must have been so, not bad, but new to it. And this is probably one of their first big festival things that they did back then. That's really cool. But yeah, overall, I don't want to say I'm not going now because Bring Me are on there, and I just yeah, I'm gonna say I'd go. I'd just do it. I'd just go. I'd suffer through the first day of bands that I don't really care about, and I'd really enjoy Saturday, and then I'd be watching Bring Me and Guns N' Roses and Bullet. So yeah, I'll go to 2006. 2007 immediately looks fucking amazing. Wow. My Chemical Romance. Everybody who was laughing at me earlier this year when I made that lineup saying My Chemical Romance should headline 2021, there's your fucking proof that they can headline. MCR for 2021, guys. I'm feeling it. Velvet Revolver, Wolf Mother, Dragon Force, Megadeth, Korn and Shikari, Paramore. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this one so far. And it's old, it's 2007 as well, so it's good Paramore. Very good Paramore. So Saturday is again Linkin Park. Fucking amazing. Marilyn Manson, Slayer, Machine Head, Bowling for Soup, 30 Seconds to Mars. Motley Crue with Biffy Clyro and Bring Me the Horizon again. What? Fuck. So I'd have to choose between Motley Crue and Linkin Park, and probably between Biffy Clyro and 30 Seconds to Mars or something like that. That's awful, but oh my god, the Clashes would be insane for that day. That's a really good lineup. I'm impressed. And Sunday is Iron Maiden, Evanescence, Killswitch Engage, Stone Sour, Lamb of God, Mastodon, Papa Roach. That one would not be easy to pass on. I would have to go to this one. Starting on the Friday in 2008, we've got Kiss headlining, Judas Priest, Motorhead, Disturbed, Kid Rock, Seether, Finger 11 and Black Tide, Simple Plan, Rise Against. Yeah, that's probably about it. No, that's not a day for me at all in the slightest, but I can see why it would be popular with others. The Offspring on Saturday, Incubus, Bullet for My Valentine again, Biffy Clyro again, Alter Bridge again. Download really used to like Bullet and Biffy and Alter Bridge, didn't they? They're three bands that I've seen pop up quite a lot now. I can see Skindred, Him, Pendulum, Arm and Amarth, Devil Wears Parada, A Day to Remember, really tiny looking. And then Sunday is Lost Prophets, Jimmy Eat World, Coheed and Cambria, In Flames, Within Temptation. I have no bands on that day at all. 2009, Faith No More, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Killswitch Engage, Billy Talent, Stained, and The Blackout. Yeah, not the worst thing. Motley Crue, again, yes. Opeth, Lacuna Coil, Bring Me the Horizon, Parkway Drive, A Day to Remember in This Moment. Fuck. Right, I'm going for the second stage that day and I'm going to fucking stay there till the end of it. Saturday is again Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Pendulum, Dragon Force, Five Finger Death Punch, and Devil Driver as well, I can see. The Prodigy, Chris Cornell, Yumi at 6. Architects, I see Architects on the third stage. Wow. And Sunday is Def Leppard, Whitesnake, ZZ Top, Dream Theater, Blackstone Cherry, Journey, Trivium, Papa Roach, Clutch, Shinedown, Volbeat. All these bands that I'm reading on this bit are on the second stage, but they're all really high up on the main stage these days. Let's just say that I would go to 2009. It's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Sunday's a bit weak for me, but yeah, I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go to Friday and Saturday at the very least, maybe 2-day tickets. This is the last one that I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do the other 10 next week at some point. I hope that's all right. God, this would be an insanely long video. Donington Park 2010. We've got AC/DC, Them Crooked Vultures, Killswitch Engage, 36 Crazy Fists, Unearth. That's very weak for me. Sorry. AC/DC of course, but the rest. Killswitch maybe. Bullet for My Valentine, Coed and Cambria, A Day to Remember. Yeah, that's about it for me on that day. Saturday is Rage Against the Machine. That's that fucking goth band that were headlining Leeds Fest this year, but now they're not. Deftones, Megadeth, Lamb of God, Five Finger Death Punch, Atreyu, Hell Yeah. That's not me saying Hell Yeah, there's actually a band on here called Hell Yeah. 30 Seconds to Mars, and Sunday is Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, Motorhead, Billy Idol, Slash, Stone Sour, Airborne, Steel Panther, Suicidal Tendencies, August Burns Red, Napalm Death, Young Guns, I can see, Zebrahead. Got some nice slam dunk bands on here for sure. That's a pretty weak lineup altogether for me though. So not the best way to end this video, but yeah, 2010 is a pass for me. So that was part 1. I hope you enjoyed looking at some download history with me. That was really cool, to be honest. I really enjoyed doing that. I'm glad that I finally got around to doing this. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you're new here and you like download festival content or just festival content in general, subscribe to me. I make this kind of thing all year round. Thanks for checking this out and see you next week for part 2.